I don't want, I'm not gonna make them let me cast. Yeah, here we go! Woo! Dude, way too many YouTube video spams right now, you guys, I'm sorry. Alright, here we go. This must be game 3, between, yeah, the bottom side of the semi-finals, so this should be pretty cool. I've seen Archon play, I've seen designRH play. I think that's about it in this matchup. I've seen Mystic play, I think. I don't know if it's the same one. ChiTaPrime will be the blue Protoss. We're on District 10, by the way, and Phantasm will be the teal Terran, and Ghost will be the grayish Protoss, and Mystic will be the pink Zerg. Their opponents will be LMntReese. Excuse me. It's going to take a while for that one. He's the purple Terran. Archon is the orange Zerg. Ghoul is the red Protoss, and designRH is the yellow Zerg. I think this is is this the first standard team that I've cast so far, or the Zerg Terran Protoss? No, maybe I've cast one other game of those teams. But it will be District 10, so a map that's normally harder to have a successful rush, though the last time I said that, of course, it was a rush, and it was successful. So, we'll see what, I expect to see a 10 pull from Mystic. No, he still has not pulled yet. He's going for 14 extractor, and then 13, or into spawning pool, looks like, from there. As here he's getting his spawning pool over Nya. And we did see that Ghost is going to be building over on this side, going to be setting up his wall over there, and ChiTaPrime and Phantasm trying to set up a wall over here using a supply depot to get in and out. At the same time, Reese, definitely a Hellion build coming out of the purple Terran player. And Archon, it looks like he already must have some Zerglings on the way. No? What is he doing? Where's his Zerglings? Did he build a spawning pool and then not any Zerglings? Is that like a fake out right there? Interesting. Because designRH has Zerglings on the... Whoa! Hey now! Hey now! Hellion build my ass crack. We have a proxy racks going down Tech Lab. There will be Reapers coming in to the back of ChiTaPrime's base, and this is going to be super awesome. Reapers! Dude, if you guys haven't seen, I forget his name. I feel so bad right now. If you haven't seen, he's one of my friends on YouTube, or he's on my other channels. Oh, designRH is going to run in with his Zergling. He's going to surround one Marine. It needs to go ahead and finish that off, and going to get this other Marine. And now he's going to be free to start working on. May want to work on this bunker first. But it looks like Mystic is going to have a few Zerglings come around here, and oh, they're going to try and wall them in, but no, designRH will make it out of there. And so, where are the Reapers? Where are the Reapers? One Reaper is out. Has it been revealed at all? Oh, okay. They have seen this barracks coming down, so they just don't know whether it's a Reaper. Here comes the Reaper. ChiTaPrime is ready for this. He's going to be forced to evacuate probes. Oh, he's going to try and surround the Reaper, but Reese is controlling it, and he will, looks like, be able to keep it alive. No, ChiTaPrime using the mineral move command to get the surround on the Reaper. A great play right there with the probes. Buying some extra time. It looks like the top team is going to start working on these rocks slightly, maybe. Going to start working on these rocks. ChiTaPrime desperately is going to need a stalker up here soon. He's got a sentry on the way up, and now we're going to see a counterattack coming from Team Korea. It looks like we may. Archon now getting a ton of Zerglings and working on all of this rubble over here. At the same time, there is a counterattack coming around the backside, and Mystic, it looks like, just trying to pick off reinforcements, does not want to engage this directly, and now he's trying to morph in some Banelings, but look at the top team scouting that out ahead of time, and those Banelings are all going to have to be cancelled. And more Zerglings streaming down here. So many Zerglings coming out for the top team. Mystic has already lost a lot of his, though they are free inside of Ghoul's base right now. Actually, they're not going to attack Ghoul's base. They're going to keep running, and it looks like this rubble has all been destroyed. And here comes the top team's army coming right into Cheetah's middle line, trying to use a force field to try and keep his units alive as long as he can, but without any help, he is totally screwed. Another force field going down there to split these Zerglings. It looks like they're conceding Cheetah's base, as these Zealots are just now moving into position. There are Hellions on the field for Phantasm, and so the top team needs to be very careful they don't get a little bit too over-aggressive here and overconfident, because this defense back here is pretty formidable. And the Marauders, though, are going to be able to range attack this bunker, and here comes a Baneling. Make it 4 Banelings. I think those Banelings have been revealed to the top team there. They know there's Banelings sitting there, so the Marauders and Stalkers are coming in the front and going to be trying to take out this bunker. Probably a bad idea. This bunker has plenty of SCVs to repair, though. The SCVs are now running around the front side. The SCVs are all exposed in front of the bunker. The SCVs are all dying, and now the bunker won't be able to get repaired. There's only one SCV here, and the Zerglings from the top team, designRH, bringing them all the way around the back. Archon trying to get around the back and surround this bunker. The bunker is still alive somehow. This bunker is still alive. Oh my god. The top team is going to be forced to fall back. The bunker survives. Phantasm pulls off all these extra SCVs. The bunker survives. The top team going to be forced to fall back. They are down a player, but it looks like Cheetah has rebuilt down in the bottom left side, so he will not be completely out of this game. This has the potential for a very epic game, but now the defenses are pretty weak for the bottom team. They need to reinforce this, because more and more units are streaming, and you can see all these barracks pumping Marauders and Marines, and Archon is coming down with a ton of more Zerglings, and now the Stalkers pecking away here. Phantasm, all he can do to try and hang on to these bunkers. He needs some units shooting from this one, man. If he had had any Marines or Marauders inside this bunker the whole time, this could be a totally different story. But the Banelings are going to try and get into the Zerglings here, but the Stalkers nicely focusing those down, and it looks like... Oh, that Dark Templars from Ghost! He went straight for the Dark Templars, but there is a scan for Reese, and he does have, it looks like, enough energy. No, that is all the energy he has. No more scans! The Dark Templars are going to have free reign on this army, so the army is going to have to keep moving. One thing you want to do, keep moving your army when Dark Templars are shooting at it and you don't have enough energy yet. You need to move your army. Move. Keep moving. Trying to kill some of this, trying to kill this pylon. If this pylon goes down, these are all unpowered. These are already unpowered. Whew, I take a breath there, but man, these Hellions are just not what he needs to go against these Stalkers. These Dark Templars, though, are quickly making mincemeat of these Stalkers. And the bottom team, though, is just at such a disadvantage right now. And it looks like, did I miss? The Dark Templars have made it across the map for Ghost. He's got one Dark Templar inside of Ghoul's base. Ghoul is trying to rebuild. Is there any more Dark Templars? It looks like I may have missed some Dark Templar action up here. There's still one more up here in Reese's base. The desperation move from the bottom team. Ghost is chasing SCVs all over the place. He uses up the scan, but will he be able to kill the Dark Templar before the scan runs out? It looks like he wasted the scan. The Dark Templar is going to get away. Oh my god. Oh, I feel for you, Reese. Oh, there's another scan. Oh, guess what? Because he had another command center sitting right here the whole time that I didn't see. Good job, Irie. Way to go. It looks like these Dark Templars were enough to deflect this attack. This game is getting extremely epic, extremely quickly, as now the top team, Reese, is forced to evacuate these barracks and fly them all the way back up here, and there's still a Dark Templars loose. There it goes. Ghoul's Nexus is about to fall at the last minute. Archon sending an Overseer up here to kill the Dark Templar, but too late. The Nexus falls. Ghoul does not have enough to rebuild his Nexus. And, oh man, ChiTaPrime has already rebuilt down here. And Ghost with the clutch Dark Templars at the last minute. And now we're trying to follow up here with the Hellions and Zerglings. The Queen is going to die. There's a Dark Templar killing designRH's base. And all the drones have evacuated, getting torched up. Here comes some Mutalisks for Archon, though. It's exactly what they need. And needs to get these Mutalisks on some of these Hellions. It looks like they're going to run away, though. The Mutalisks, I guess, are going to fly across the map and try and go after and try and be aggressive with those. designRH's base is pretty much screwed. Ghoul's base is already screwed. And Archon, meanwhile, all he's got is these Mutas. That if we check the units really quickly, we can see that he's got 7 Mutas down here, 12 Zerglings. There's a couple of Roaches other than that. So the top team now pretty much in shambles, except for these Mutalisks, which I thought that the bottom team was screwed there, totally screwed. What a hold! When that bunker finally fell that was over here, I thought for sure they're screwed. That I didn't notice the Dark Templars coming out, and it looks like this Dark Templar is going to quickly go down with this Overseer on the field. So the trump card of DTs is over with. I think Archon needs to do something with these Mutas. He's got this one group of Mutas down here, but against these Thors and Stalkers, that is going to be trouble. He needs to use them defensively to help clean this out. But I just don't know if the top team can come back from this. I mean, Reese just had to spend this entire time flying his barracks across the map, so he has not been building anything. I mean, you can see the tech labs are still here. And so that was really intense there for a while, and now we're sort of in a lull, but it looks like these Mutas got to be really careful. Thor's going to get some free shots on the Mutas, and it looks like they're trying to do the magic box trick. Is Archon on the Thor, but another Thor pops out at the last second. Could it be enough to ward this back there? SCV is repairing the Thor. Archon, you need to retreat. He is retreating now. A nice job by Phantasm there, keeping that Thor alive and pumping out the second one just in the nick of time. And now the bottom team, Ghost, abandoning his Dark Templars and coming right up the gut with some good old-fashioned Zealots and Stalkers and even an Archon in here. The Archon goes down finally, but I believe the top team is screwed here. All there are these Mutas, and the Mutas are going to be able to pick off all these Zealots uncontested. And so Archon still keeping his team in the game with these Mutalisks, and can Reese make anything happen? He's been struggling this whole time. He needs to move this base somewhere. He needs to get that expansion because the bottom team's really starting to kick in. The economy of the bottom team, I think, is a lot better. I guess the bottom team is the top row on this, so you can see the income right there. 2 players completely out of the game for the top team. Whew. Pretty intense, but it looks like they will be able to hold for a while, at least with what they have. So could we be seeing another sort of game where it looks like actually the bottom team are going to go ahead and start killing this rubble, and Archon is going to be able to scout that out here. But will they be able to do anything about it is the question. As these 2 Thors looking pretty formidable against the Mutalisks, and it's going to be up to this bio wall. There are no upgrades on any of these units. So here we go. ChiTaPrime getting a little bit ahead of himself. It looks like Phantasm wasn't ready for that attack, but he did manage to get back out of there in time. He does have concussive shells, so I'm just tripping, man. I be tripping. And looks like we're going to try and press this opening, and I don't know if this is such a good idea for the bottom team. They may be throwing away their advantage. There are a few Hydras here in the back. Nice force fields, though, is going to make only a small piece of Reese's army able to fight, now retreating back to the bunker. It looks like the bottom team is going to steamroll. There goes the GGs, and WP means well played. Very well played. That was a pretty exciting game, I must say. Thanks for... Oh wait, can I speak to everybody? I can't. I guess I can't speak to everybody. Look at APMs! Look at APMs! Look at APMs! Phantasm, man, this guy raging. They're all raging up there, man. This is a pretty exciting game. I definitely would say. Very exciting game. Pleasure to cast, if I may. No more YouTube videos. Okay, I gotta keep closing these, or my crap's gonna overload. Yeah, that was a pretty sweet game there.